I was just having a conversation with my business partner and associate of ours. We were talking about the state of New York and how we used to have, like, everybody used to come to New York to get a point guard or a shooting guard. We was known for it. 80s, 90s, early 2000s. We had dogs. I was we Us in California have the most Division I colleges. This is a fact.
Mhm.
But currently in the NBA, we have 10 to 12 players. Why?
Mm.
You see what I'm
Interesting.
saying?
Yeah.
Now, if you look at Cali, they got 40 something. Florida, 40 something. Texas, 40 something, 30 something. Georgia, same thing. But these are all, like, besides Cali, all of these other states have way less on Division I schools than us. It's just that our kids don't put in the work. So colleges feel like, all right, well, I'm going to get a kid. They ain't gonna put in the work. So now that's why you don't have that many kids from New York that's really going to the NBA, is because we don't put in the work. We don't have that dog in them. And before, like, you used to know, you get you a point guard that could dribble, that's gonna be a bully on the court. It's like, nah, I could just go to the Midwest and get that now. Every kid got YouTube. Every kid could go in their backyard now and just practice moves. So, like, nothing makes New York players special anymore.
Mm.
So now that's why you have this whole influx of 1,000 different Stephen Currys also. Everybody think they can shoot from half court. They realize this guy put in hours of work, like hours. And then you got kids that they don't want to put up 100 jump shots. Like, 100 jump shots is not even a lot. The fact that you don't even want to put up 100 jump shots to perfect your game says a lot. You know what I mean? And so I ask kids that all the time, like, yo, how much is practice to you? Do you go to practice outside of practice? Are you practicing on your own? Like, if you don't live, eat, sleep, excuse my language, but shit, basketball, NBA is out your window. I'm so serious. Look at LeBron James. 20 years, no major injuries. That man puts $1 million plus into his body.
Mm.
That says a lot. You know what I mean? You got to keep that going. You got to play for 10 years just to get the benefits, lifetime benefits. So it's like a lot of dudes don't make 10 years. They don't even make it 4. After that rookie contract, a lot of them are playing ball overseas.
Mm.
You just got to be real with yourself and with your players. If you're not real with them, y'all just the blind leading the blind. And all that's going to do is just make you frustrated, because you're like, all right, I'm spending more money than I'm making off this guy.
Yeah.
For
Go
all
ahead,
of this,
Autumn.
you know what I mean? I'll just get a regular job for all that, if that's the case.
Yeah, it's definitely an investment, and I want to hear what Autumn has to say about, you made a lot of great points. I just want to hear what Autumn reflected and thinks about this.
Yeah, as you were speaking, I can't help but think how, like, ego is the problem for, like, a lot of young players, and how that really sabotages them from going after, like, what they want. And you're making so many good points too about social media. And my brother, he binge watched the Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix, and seeing, like, how Michael Jordan was practicing, and he just made it his whole entire life. It inspires you to, like, go after that and have that same hunger. And so I'm curious, like, when you get a player where you can spot, like, his ego is just, like, reeking off of him, how do you center him to kind of, like, remind him what the goal is and if he actually wants it?
I had a kid from New York. I lived back and forth between New York and Atlanta. Last year I was in Atlanta just for like a month. I was meeting with some potential clients and friends. And a story is, I had a kid from my neighborhood pop up. I knew the kid. So I reached out. So I tell the kid, like, all right, this is how this could happen. If you go to this school, they're gonna give you this amount of dollars. His ego, nah, I ain't, nah, I'm this and that at this school. I'm like, yo, they're making changes. You'll be lucky if you even play next year. Get up out of there. Nah, cause it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna, portal open. I asked him again. I was like, all right, so what you want to do? I can get you into school. You're gonna get the keys to the ship, NIL, etc. Nah, cause I'm thinking I don't deserve that. I deserve this amount. Blah, blah. Yeah, he's averaging 3 points now. Averaging 3 points from 12 points last year. He's playing on a team that's having a losing record, and he doesn't get anywhere near the amount of money that I was trying to get him last year. And that comes that I told you so moment. And I live for that, because like I'm not gonna argue with you about information that I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you feel like you know more than me in the job, in the field that I work in, then cool. Prove me wrong, buddy. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting back. I'm looking at the box score every game this year, and I'm like, look, this dude is not even getting more than 5 minutes played, more than 4 points a game. You're messing up your own life now because you think you know more than somebody that works in the field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you feel like you're better than what you are. And that's another thing too with New York guys. We boost them up so high that their head becomes this big. You know what I mean? And then when they get to a mid-major school and they see like they got a dude that's 2 inches shorter than him, probably 10 pounds stronger than him, but he's starting over him. He's a walking bucket and the coach love him. And he can't fathom how this is going on. But it's like, look, when people tried to tell you how to adapt your game, how to change your game, how to elevate it, you gave everybody pride and ego. You knew everything. So now, you know, you're going to feel the wrath of not listening to others. And I live for that I told you so moment. Like I said, so I have no problem bragging and say I told you so. Because I'm going to love that moment. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to say I told you so. That's it.